I'm all about efficiency. And I think that this is one of the best things, most enlightening things that I've ever encountered. As far as value goes, the support that you guys give, like just us talking weekly, is a huge, huge support.
You could just tell us a little bit about some of your takeaways. And so far, you've only been a part of the program for 6 weeks. So since
really
then,
only like less than a month, because I was
Yeah.
on trial the first 3 weeks of it.
Right.
I was on trial 3 weeks into it, forming my business entity, getting my credit cards, finding lease space, getting
it
I've been out of
together.
my mind. I followed Sam for a long time. Okay, I'm very active on social media. I've always loved Sam's content. I've always thought he was brilliant, but I had that self-limiting belief that everyone has, especially because I'm coming from old school world. My grandfather's a PI attorney, my dad, both my brothers who are currently in the practice that I'm leaving. Everyone has these beliefs that you have to be in the office, that you have to see clients, you have to talk to each one, you have to do all these things that are like typical lawyer you think. And even now, when I tell people about what I'm doing, some people love it, but a lot of people really don't get it. Okay.
Right.
First of all, you have to just jump into everything that, like, what I've made a point to do is just jump in and do everything that's in the course. So far, I'm basically halfway through. Also, during this whole thing, I'm designing my whole website, all the back shit.
Yeah, all the back end things that we talk about.
I got to show you my website.
Someone has to do it.
Yeah, right.
Amazing. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. You want to see it now?
Sure. Let's look at it. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Love it.
I got the live chat set up, all my areas hooked up, all the buttons work,
Beautiful.
all my areas of practice, the main stuff.
Yeah. And you got your picture. You're smiling.
Yeah, picture, all the verdicts, settlements.
Oh, this is cool. I like this. This shows personality.
Yeah, exactly.
Love it.
And it's relatively straightforward. I wanted to keep that. So
Yeah.
found so in New York, you do have to have a physical address, and just to not drive my wife completely insane, I am going to get a very small office in a cool area in the South Bronx.
Yeah.
But this is basically it. The mobile version looks amazing. It's
awesome. I'm going to look Uptown Injury. That's a great website.
Yeah.
Love it.
So we just started.
Wow. So you got that going really quick. You can't imagine how long it takes some of us to get moving, but you dove right in.
It helps also. One of the big things that I've been fortunate with. So before this, even for the past, I'd say close to 2 years, I've had a dedicated virtual assistant who's helped me with with getting virtual assistants. People have to understand that you can find people that are unbelievable talents. I'm talking like not just skilled, like genius people, like that are unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
So I was very fortunate. My assistant Sohail, who's now my director of operations, who I've trained him. He's only 24. He's been working with me, I think, since he's about 21. But he knows all of our systems, and I want him to. He's been going through the course with me. If you notice, he's in the.
Yeah, he's
the
at our
videos.
mastermind calls. He's awesome.
Yeah, because I want him to know how everything works, just like I'm trying to do. And then he can handle all the technical stuff. And also I want him to handle our management level employees and kind of direct them up to me. So that's what I'm figuring out now is my team structure. Okay, so what I did was I hired 2 paralegals, 2 intake people, and now I'm putting together like my marketing team. So for the past month, I've kind of done an experiment where I used they're also young guys. I told you, Austin and Liam. Their pricing is a little pricey for what this is. So I think I could do it all by myself. And then I could have people that are just working for me in-house. It's kind of been good that they've kind of taken the scripting and the editing off my plate while I'm doing all this other shit. Yeah. That's also what I want to do. So I just hired a marketing manager who also I like. She's also incredibly talented and has done a lot of different things in marketing. So I kind of want to put her to the test, and I gave her all these tasks this week. to try to get our social media tracking and really know what our progress is. That's something that I've been lacking too.
You're delegating like crazy.
And that's a hard thing too, is like when you come from a world where you don't delegate, where like I would do everything, like answer the phone, talk to clients, prepare all like letters and correspondence, all that. It's a freeing thing. And you just got to think to yourself, like, if there's anything that you can do, there's someone for that, you know?
Absolutely. And that's what module 2 is about.
Exactly.
As soon as I found out that you finished module 2, I was like, oh yeah, he's going to dive right in and get going. And so
yeah, I've been watching. So basically I watched each module probably 10 times.
Amazing. Good.
While
there's
I was like
information.
That's kind of how I learn, is like, I have to watch things over and over and over again until it makes sense to me, like the whole kind of thing. So I watched a couple times module 3 on automation and that type. So I'm trying to get I'm going through it, you know, as quick as I can.
So far, what would be your favorite module?
The first module kind of sets the tone for this whole thing. I really love using Loom for everything now. That's all is like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Because then
especially when you're virtual.
Yeah, because you don't have to wait for people to get on a call. And then sometimes we'll have team meetings, you know, where we talk to everyone. But also, I totally agree with what he said, because I started hiring and I didn't listen to Sam, and I interviewed people, and I'm like, I have to stop this. This is like, now I get it.
Yeah, the amount of time that goes in.
Yeah, the amount of time, and also, you know, some people just aren't good at interviews, but they're very good at the things that they're good at, you know, and you just want their work to speak for itself, kind of thing.
Love it.
Which is exactly what Sam said, and I'm stupid. Just listen to the whole program, you'll be good.
Just listen to the whole thing and you'll be good.
Yeah.
So lastly, I just want to know what's some of your goals that you're looking forward to, because eventually I want to follow up with you and touch back on this conversation. So
my goals are one, to have my whole team in place, fully onboarding, intaking, starting the whole case process totally without me having to really be involved at all.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'm working on right now with them. And then secondly is to get my marketing whole game humming, getting my ClickFunnels really going, my marketing objectives, knowing what my KPI is, you know, really getting that down. That's kind of like phase 2.
Yeah.
Once I get this in, then we're really gonna, you know, set the budget and start firing away.
I can't wait to see that executed. Right now, you're on such a great track. One last thing, I want to know, why would you recommend Legal Funnel to anyone else? Why would you recommend Legal Funnel to any potential people who are interested in this program?
I think that the attorneys that stand out and the ones that are become the most successful are the most forward-thinking, and the ones that take advantage of new and cost-saving, time-saving, just efficiency tools. I'm all about efficiency. And I think that this is one of the best things, most enlightening things that I've ever encountered. As far as value goes, the support that you guys give, like just us talking weekly, is a huge support. And the weekly call with Sam, because he's always giving new like workflows or sheets or like the most like his tech tools and like, you know, all the things that Sam has used. And I know as like a creator and someone who's been doing social media, you accumulate so much valuable stuff over the years of just trial and error. You know, just of this tech setup, I probably spent $10,000 on other stuff to get to this point. So Sam is doing just that. I mean, he's sharing what he's learned from doing, and you know, you could see how it really works. And you know, it's still a progress. I'm still learning too. I think everyone has to learn. Like, you have to make mistakes and kind of go through it, because it's not going to be perfect every single time. But I can see the big picture now.
Amazing. And that's what we're all about, that done is better than perfect. It's not about perfection. Just like you mentioned, Sam has been working and doing these trial and errors for the past 8 years now, and we're just here to share that information. And I love that you see the value in that, and I know you're going to be successful just based on your mindset. So again, thank you for sharing that with our future community. We want to enhance this community with people just like you. So thank you so much for sharing that.
Lawyer Nation, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, take a moment right now to subscribe right below and turn on the bell notification to get notified every time I post a video, because right now I'm posting 5 videos a week, providing lots of value to lawyers. So click right here to subscribe, and to watch the next most relevant video, click right here. Go do it. Go watch it.